Utilitarianism, a philosophy that seeks to maximize happiness and minimize suffering. But what exactly is it? Let's dive into the depths of this ethical theory and explore its core principles. Utilitarianism was first formulated by British philosopher Jeremy Bentham in the 18th century. It's a consequentialist theory, meaning that it focuses on the consequences of our actions rather than rigid moral rules. The central idea is simple. The right action is the one that produces the greatest amount of happiness for the greatest number of people. Imagine a bustling city, filled with diverse individuals pursuing their own goals and desires. Utilitarianism urges us to consider the collective well-being of this community when making moral decisions. Utilitarianism uses a metaphorical scale to weigh the happiness and suffering caused by different actions. The aim is to tip the scale in favor of overall happiness. Utilitarians believe that happiness is the ultimate good. They define it as the presence of pleasure and the absence of pain. Their goal is to create a world with as much happiness and as little suffering as possible. Utilitarianism places value on impartiality, treating all individuals equally. It doesn't discriminate based on race, gender, or social status. Every person's happiness counts, regardless of who they are. Utilitarianism also emphasizes the importance of long-term consequences. It asks us to consider not only immediate pleasure or pain, but also the ripple effects our actions may have on future generations. One practical application of utilitarianism is in decision-making. When faced with choices, utilitarians weigh the potential outcomes and choose the option that will maximize overall happiness. For example, volunteering at a homeless shelter can bring happiness to those in need, while also increasing our own well-being. However, utilitarianism isn't without its challenges. Critics argue that it can be difficult to accurately measure and compare happiness and suffering. They question whether it's possible to quantify emotions and experiences on a universal scale. Another criticism is that utilitarianism might disregard individual rights and justice in the pursuit of the greater good. Critics argue that certain actions, even if they maximize overall happiness, could infringe upon the rights of certain individuals. Utilitarianism sparks important discussions about the nature of morality and the balance between personal and collective well-being. It encourages us to reflect on the consequences of our actions and make choices that aim to create a happier world for all. As English philosopher John Stuart Mill once said, "Actions are right in proportion as they tend to promote happiness, wrong as they tend to produce the reverse of happiness." Utilitarianism challenges us to seek the greatest happiness for all. That's all for today's exploration of utilitarianism. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more philosophical insights. Until next time.